A YouTuber posted a comment that fit perfectly with what's been rattling around my brain for the past couple days. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to discuss that topic. As you see on the screen, Big Lazy Wolf said, "Dumb people sleep better." Now let's discuss why dumb people sleep better. First, let's consider what makes a person dumb or smart, or at least a factor in that reality. We'll discuss visualization, or the ability to see things without physically seeing them. The vividness of the mind's eye, if you will. The higher the intelligence of the person, the more vivid this capacity. The lower the intelligence of the person, the weaker this capacity. Now consider sleep and dreaming. Do you dream when you sleep? Have you ever had a dream that was so vivid you woke up more tired than when you went to sleep? Or have you had a night's sleep where you did not dream at all? Where you woke up, had no memory of anything whatsoever. In fact, you vaguely remember going to bed that night. You just trust that you made it to your bed and was sleeping there the whole night. That is the mind's eye in dumb people, sleeping without dreaming. What if you went through life like that, where every moment without extreme emotional stimulation was like a dreamless sleep, where the vast majority of your life was spent with a mind's eye as blank as this screen is now? Even before cell phones, you would see people standing in line whom, when called upon, would react as if they were woken out of a sleep. Why? Because their conscious mind is akin to that of dreamless sleep. I'm going to use more specific examples now. So let the triggering commence. Have you ever asked a woman for directions? If you have, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, do it. It's fun. Nowadays, she may muster the effort to ask Google. 20, 30 years ago, she'd just look for the nearest man to tell you the directions. At the very least, you will get a deer in the headlights look when you ask a woman for directions. Why? Because her mind's eye is like sleeping without dreaming. She cannot visualize how to get back to her car, let alone onto the road, down the street, a couple different turns to get to the nearest whatever you're looking for. She literally cannot visualize any of it. How about the guy that works making sandwiches at McDonald's? In most cases, and pertaining to this topic, he's at this job because his mind's eye is in a state of dreamless sleep. If it weren't for muscle memory, he couldn't do his job at all. He, as well as people like him, do repetitive physical tasks because at the very least they have muscle memory. They cannot see the next step as they're doing it in their mind's eye. If you stop him in the middle of the process and ask him what comes next, he's not going to be able to tell you. If outside of work, you ask him, hey bro, what order do you assemble that Big Mac in? He's going to give you a deer in the headlights look and say something akin to, dude, you just do it. If he's training you, you're going to get that same answer if you ask questions. Why? Because he is a low intelligence human being with a mind's eye akin to dreamless sleep. He cannot visualize or conceive of any of those steps outside of muscle memory. Imagine living like that, where every moment, every decision is a total shot in the dark. Wherein, if you haven't done something enough times to completely memorize it, you cannot conceive of any aspect of it. Imagine how much harder that must make simple day-to-day tasks for these people. Is it not reasonable then that people of this ilk would seek a life of ease, a life without responsibility? Is it not reasonable to see how these people could perceive the lottery and gambling as a responsible investment method? Management of their money, if you will. They can't visualize tomorrow. Why would they care about today? But let's get back to the topic at hand. Big Lazy Wolf's comment about dumb people sleep better and why they do. Well, dumb people's mind's eye is severely underdeveloped, making their conscious mind and their ability to visualize anything like that of a dreamless sleep. And compared to sleeping with dreaming, occasionally when you have that night that you sleep and you don't dream, it's the most restful, peaceful sleep you've ever had. You've never woken up so regenerated. Dumb people, their conscious mind is overwhelmingly closer to that state than an intelligent person's mind. Therefore, a dumb person's walking around brain is 2 notches from sleeping anyway. Their mind is very underactive, so it's easier for them to have dreamless sleep. Dumb people sleep better because their mind's eye is severely subdued.